Dear cadets, hope that all of you are very well, safe and sound with your family. I am Joydev Mondol, lecturer in mathematics, Borishal Cadet College. First of all, I will suggest you to stay in home. It is very much important for fighting with epidemic corona. Today, I will discuss a new topic. The name of this topic is compound interest. After completing my discussion, our cadets will able to explain what is compound profit is, explain the rate of compound profit and solve the related problems, understand and explain the bank's statement. First of all, we will know what is exactly compound interest. It figures the interest each period based on the account's previous balance plus the interest gained in the last period. For more clarification, we can say that in the case of compound profit, the profit of any amount of principal is added to the principal at the end of each year. The total sum is considered as the new principal. I am repeating again that the profit of any amount of principal is added to the principal at the end of each year, and the total sum is considered as the new principal. We can discuss it, explain it with example. Let a depositor deposit taka 1000 in a bank and the bank gives him the profit at the rate of 12%. That is, a person deposit 1000 taka and bank agreed to pay him the interest at the rate of 12%. That's why the depositor will get profit on taka and 1000 at the end of 1 year. So what will be that amount? That is 12% of 1000 taka. That is 1000 into 12%. 12% means 12 by 100. So after calculating this, we can get 120. Then for the second year, his principal will be taka 1000 plus the profit of the year, that is 120. That is, the total amount will be 1120, which is his compound principal. Again, 12% profit will be given on taka 1120 at the end of the second year. By the similar process, 12% of the taka equal to 1120 into 12 by 100, that is 672 divided by 5. After calculating this, we get 134.40. Proceeding by this way, for the third year, the compound principal of depositor will be the taka 1120 plus 134.40, that is 1254.40. In this way, the principal of depositor at the end of each year will go on to be increased. This increased principal is called the compound principal. I am repeating again, this increased principal is called the compound principal. So one question can be made, what is compound principal? Then you have to answer by this way. And the profit which is given on the increased principal is called the compound profit. That is, the profit which is given on the increased principal is called the compound profit. So we have already learn what is the compound principal and what is the compound profit. So we will learn a new formula for the compound interest. What is the formula? The formula is C equal to P into 1 plus R whole to the power n. What is C? C is the amount at the end. What is P? P is the principal. That is the amount at the starting time, first time, what is deposited by a person or a depositor. Then what is R? R is the rate of principal, that is annual interest rate as a decimal. It will expressed as a decimal. What is N? N is time. It may be in year. Number of times per year that interest in compounded. So we have already learned what is the compound principal. Now it is turn to know what is the compound interest. Compound interest is compound principal minus the principal, that is C minus P. So cadets, we have already learned two formula, what is the compound principal and what is compound interest. Compound principal C equal to P into 1 plus R to the power n, and compound interest equal to C minus P, that is compound principal minus principal. Now we will solve some problem applying this type of formula. First problem, find the compound principal of taka 62,500 in 3 years at the profit of taka 8% per annum. We have to find the compound principal of taka 62,500 in 3 years, and we have given that the profit rate is 8% per annum. So let's start. We have already learned the formula C equal to P into 1 plus R to the power n. And what is P? This is the initial principal, and according to your question, the value of this P is 62,500 taka. The percentage of profit R equal to 8%, and the time n equal to 3 years. So putting the value of this P, R and N, we get 62,500 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole to the power 3. Then calculating with 8 and 100, we get 2 by 15. Then adding with 1, we get 27 by 25. So finally we get the line 62,500 into 27 by 25 to the power 3. And finally calculating, we get the amount 78,732 taka. So compound principal is taka 78,732. This is the problem, and we have already solved, and our result is 78,732. Now the second problem. Find the compound profit of taka 5,000 at the profit of 10.50 per annum in 2 years. So here we have to find the compound profit. In the previous problem, we have found the compound principal, but here we have to find the compound profit. What is compound profit? We know C minus P. What is C? Compound principal minus principal. So first of all, we have to find the compound principal, and we know compound principal C equal to P into 1 plus R to the power n. For this math, the principal P equal to 5,000 taka, percentage of profit R equal to 10.50%. After calculating this, we get 21 divided by 200 and time n equal to 2 years. So C equal to P into 1 plus R square. Then putting the value of P and value of R, and then after calculating, we get the amount 6,105.13 nearly. Okay, this is the compound principal. So what will be the compound profit? The compound profit equal to C minus P, that is C equal to P into 1 plus R square. Putting the value, we get the result 1105.13 nearly. So this will be the answer. Let's start the another problem. The another problem is a flat owners welfare association deposited the surplus money of Taka 2 lakhs from its serving charges in a bank in the fixed deposit scheme on the basis of compound profit for monthly interval. A long line. So we have to read it part by part. A flat owners welfare association. Suppose this is the depositor. Deposited the surplus money of Taka 2 lakhs. This is the deposited money. That is, this is the principal 2 lakhs from its service charges in a bank in the fixed deposit scheme on the basis of compound profit for 6-month interval. For 6-month interval. This is the time, 6-month interval. If the percentage of profit is Taka 12, that is R, how much profit will be credited to the account of the association? This is the first question. How much profit will be credited to the account of the association? What will be the compound principal after 1 year? This is the second question. So we have to solve it part by part. Let's start. Given that principal P equal to 2 lakhs, rate of profit R equal to 12%, time N equal to 6 months, that is half year, profit I equal to, we know, NPR, putting the value, we get the result 12,000. That is profit after 6 months will be Taka 12,000. So what will be the compound principal after 6 months? After 6 months, the compound principal will be that initial principal 2 lakhs plus this profit. That is total sum is 2,12,000 taka. So profit principal after 6 months will be P into 1 plus NR, applying this formula, putting the value after calculation, we get the amount 2,24,720. So the compound principal after 1 year will be 2,24,720. Okay. Then another problem. Present population of a city is 80 lakh. What will be the population of the city after 3 years if the growth rate of population of the city is 30 per thousand? Here we will use the formula of compound interest practically. So let us start. Present population of the city is P equal to 80 lakh. So growth rate of the population, what is growth rate? 30 per thousand, that is 30 by 1000. If we convert it into the percentage, then we get it 3%. And also given that n equal to 3 years. Here, in the case of growth of population, formula for compound principal is applicable. The starting of this math, I have said that here we practically use the formula of compound interest. So here we use it. Let's start. C equal to P into 1 plus R to the power n. Here P equal to 8 lakh, R equal to 3 by 100. Then calculating it, we get the result 87 lakh 41,816. So after 3 years, population of the city will be 87 lakhs 41,816. Okay, boys, this was the discussion of this day. I hope you will take sufficient preparation. You will practice more and more the related problems of chapter 2.2. And finally, again, I expect that always you will be happy and stay home and stay safe. Thank you very much.